All right. Well, welcome to my second stream on Watch Me Work. My name is Gilbert, and I'm a intern at Watch Me Work now. And today I will be working on Balsamiq. Balsamiq is it's a mock-up application which you can design, anything digitally that you want, but you don't actually I'd like to do. And so, all right. All right. So, sorry about my Wi-Fi. All right. So basically, I'm gonna just create a mock website. Just design it, and then once you have like something like this where it's mock and it's easy to make, and it's made, then if you don't have the programming skills, then you could show somebody like, hey, I created what I want this to look like. I'm gonna need you to do this. So basically, I'm gonna make a website um, type mockup here. So I'm just gonna make that. All right, so this is what we got. So we have a web page. Okay, so then you're gonna have then you can always type in whatever you want into it. But for now, let's do that, and then we'll do text, and we're gonna need a title. So you can always let's see here. Big title. So I'm going to do mine on a startup that I've been working on, and it's called Campus Crave. So basically, I'm going to make a mock website for Campus Crave, and it's going to be a pretty easy, kind of simple welcoming page, basically. So I'm just going to then let's see. I'll center this. All right, so now it's centered. All right, so basically, like, what's it going to have? Well, let's see. No, I don't want that. Let's see. All right, so then I'm going to have a date chooser, which they can choose their date because Campus Crave is so let's say 4-30-2015. Going to make that bigger. I'll move that over there, and then I need another calendar. So let's find that. There we go. Okay, so we have the calendar, and then place in which they could search, and then so we can add. So we'll add text like. So let's say we'll have a big box here of what it is. Why in general is it there? What it is, and then so we're gonna have a. Actually, just kidding. I'll be to the left side when you just click on it, right? And then let's see here. Okay. Okay, so then get better view at it. All right. All right, so now we're gonna add text input. So all right. So you have the name event, when it is, the description. Where it's gonna be. Okay. So now we're gonna have a button. Button would be submit. All right. So Balsamiq is a very basic very basic, you know, tool to use. So obviously, like, you know, there's no like colors or details or anything with it. I mean, you can change colors on it, but you know, at this point, it's nothing that you really want to work on at this point. Because you kind of just doing the main design of the actual website. You don't need to go into all the small, super small details or anything like that. So you know, if you wanted to, let's see here. You know, so if you go through like the buttons, so then you know, like your charts. Let's see. No, it's okay. But you know, if you have your charts, your color picture, your cover flow, comments. So let's see, like a million different icons. It's actually quite ridiculous. But then you have you know, forms. So you can make different things with that. So let's see here. I'm looking for like a. There you go. Oh nope, not that one. All right, so then you know, it's making a little tab at that point. So there's different tabs here. I'll put that over there. Make it longer. You can add different tabs. Okay, so let's say. Okay. All right, so if you go to. All right, so I want to make a new. All right, so then if you want to test it, you know, you just go here, like, oh, okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Awesome. You know, okay, so. However, you can add different links. So if you make a new page, so let's see here. So I'm going to go to events, new link, new mockup. Oh, we're going to change that. Link to a new mockup. All right, so the new mockup. All right, so that's going to be same thing. So you add a new browser. Okay, except this time you're going to have a list of all of your events. So let's see. No, I don't want that. Here we go. This is what I want. So you got. So you're going to have events. So like blood drive, what other events? Let's see. So you got a blood drive, a bake sale, concert on the quad. You know, you have your street teaming, basketball game. You know, all right, what everything else. So that. Okay. So then, so now you have your events. You know, you have an event page. So basically, so if you click the test, you go I'm going to go to events. Boom, takes you to events right there. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. And it's easy just to do a link like that. And then, so say, oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, so then let's see, and you want to just grab. All right, so let's make an about page. Okay, about, we're gonna go link to a new mockup, about, browser, change the size. We're gonna add text to it. I need like a large text area. Okay, so basically, so you could have a little info what we're about. So let's see. So you have a title on it, about us. Okay, so you have a little something there, a little blurb. All right, and then now we have to do the contact us. So we're gonna go, link to a new mockup. Oh look, there's another one. Okay, we're gonna go to contact us. Same. Let's see, same thing here. So browser. Okay, that's fine. Make it bigger. Okay, add a little title here. Go to text. Big title. Wow, that's large. Let's see. You can make the font smaller if you want it. Let's see here. Okay. And then you're gonna have a text input area. So you know what? Wonder if they have. All right, let's throw some. All right, so you put a text input. So email. Got to put that there. All right. So email name. Name, email, phone number. All right, and then we're also going to have there's a drop down box here. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, and then I'll move these up a little bit. So this is just all the vital information you want when you'd have somebody who is going to submit something, or so let's say like they have text, so they can input whatever text they wanted. And then let's make this a little bigger. Then just a little submit button. Okay, so contact us is going to go to the contact us, create your own. I kind of did that on the main page, so I'll just leave it at that. So let's see here. When you click the submit button, that's going to take you to, say, your events, and then your new one will be there. All right, so let's go from the top. Just kind of look at it, see. So if you're making a presentation, you can talk about how you can make something like this. Then, if you're talking to a developer and say, yeah, this is what I want. So, when you go up to it, it doesn't have to be obviously set in stone, but, this is kind of like your small vision. So, obviously, welcome to Campus Creator. So, you'll have everything is, so a little description, all of that. And then you see, oh, okay, well, if I'm a first-time user, I want to submit an event, so I'm going to fill out this information. So I'm going to, name my event, when it's going to be, and then I'll click on the calendar, and then the description, and then I type everything in, submit. Okay, awesome. Well, now I see my events, my event on here, and then I can go. If I go to about, I'm going to find out about what Campus Creative is. So I read a little bit. Okay, cool. They're finding it all right, and then if I want to go back home, okay, there you go. But you see I didn't add the contact us on one of the slides, but then if I hit submit, it would submit. Okay, so let's see. So on the main page, it's good. On that page is good. On the about, though, the contact us needs to go to contact us. And the create your own needs to go to new mockup one. But new mockup one, you don't really need this or this. So bring that up. Bring all this up. bring this up. Okay, so but with the events, then we're going to need the date chooser. And we'll throw in the calendar as well, just because if it's a longer time in advance. Okay, so now we have buttons that have links on every single one. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Add home to every single one, then link it back to the beginning. Obviously, you can't already click it. Okay, so same with here. All right, so let's see what we got here now. So, okay, welcome to Campus Grave. Awesome. I want to type my stuff in, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Or if I just want to know a little bit more about them, awesome. I know a little bit more about them. Contact us. Okay. When I hit submit, then I'll, a message will pop up saying, thank you for thank you for commenting your feedback, all that. Take you back home, see the events that are going on. Okay, awesome. I have all these events happening. I want to change the date to when the events are. I'm going to click either one of these or up here and pick my event. Okay, or pick the day of it, and then oh, I want to create my own. Well, on the main page, we give you the option to create your own. Obviously, if it's something more, this is an actual website, you'd want them to create a login. Have an email All right. Sorry, I believe we're back up here. Okay. All right, so now I talked about doing the websites before. Sorry about that. My computer actually just shut down randomly. You gotta love when that happens, right? Just the best. Just the best. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So now we are going to go into. I'm just going to talk about. So I talked a little bit about Balsamiq before. It's just it's basically kind of a mock-up application which you can use to basically design something without having any coding ability whatsoever. So I talked about, earlier in the stream, I talked about making a website for like a startup that I've been working on just on my free time called Campus Crave. Before, so obviously you see, if I wanted to do a new mock-up here, let's see. Let's see here. Sorry. Whatever. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, so basically, Balsamiq, you have a 30-day free trial in which you can use their products and save and everything. But after that 30 days, your trial expires and your changes will not be saved. You can still do mock-ups, then you can screenshot them or whatever, but you're gonna have to do them in one setting because after that, obviously, it's not gonna be able to be saved. But so here's an example of an app of which I made. So it'll be Campus Crave, but it's for the phone. So obviously, so when you so let's go back here. So initial startup. Okay, so you click on the app button. This pops up. Okay, you're gonna be like, all right, so I'm gonna enter if I'm already a user, I'm gonna email or type in my email, type in my password. All right, I'm gonna sign in. And I'm just like, oh, okay, awesome. So this is the list of all the events. This is what we have. This is what's going on. As you get more and more, as we get more and more viewers, or not viewers, users, then you have you have your scroll bar here, so then you could switch everything, go up and down. Then you have your calendar here. Oh, I want to search on a different day what's coming up next week, next month, or by name. I want to search for this event, search by the organization, all of that. But then so say you're hosting an event. Well, I want to go to create, so I'm going to pick on the calendar when my event is. I'm going to type in the start time, the end time, the name of the actual event, the location of where it is, and then description. I'm going to hit submit. Once you hit submit, that's going to take you. That'll take you back to, then it'll just take you back here, and then your event's going to pop up on this long list. Okay, so say you download this for the first time and you're a new user. So now we're going to go to new user. You're going to enter your first name, last name, email address, password. Maybe if when we actually make this app, it'll have a little bit more. So it'll be, you'll be able to click on some of your interests you have, or the different categories of events that you would be interested in going to. And then you hit submit. It brings you back. So this is kind of the main type page here. However, I also made an alert screen. So say you're just on your normal iPhone here, and you're just doing whatever. All of a sudden, hey there, you have a little notification on some alerts. Say you haven't used Campus Crave in a while, or you already be able to set alerts, and so then you would have your message here of what events would be going on, all of that, and then you could, if you click this link down here, take you to the app. So say I'm on my phone here, and then I see, oh, okay, this pops up, and I'm okay, yeah, I'm gonna check out what's going on today. I have nothing to do. All of a sudden, boom, okay, it's gonna take you right there. So that's something nice. Obviously this is iOS, so this is all Apple. However, they also have non-iOS as well. So let me find that. Obviously, so here's all the iOS. So you have a keyboard, That's neat. You have your iOS menu, so just a bunch, just the same layout, stuff like that. A picture, so all that. iPad, iPhone. Okay, and then that's kind of cool, because you can put a stream app in there if you want it, or if you have a video website or video app, you have your video player, your volume slider if you're doing music. So it's kind of cool, and so the cool thing about Balsamiq is, so you can kind of just do whatever you want. It's more obviously a designing type of application, but it's pretty cool. So so say you had the full version, be able to save, okay, open, all of that. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of the main functions of it. So I had that, and then earlier, if you rewatch this, you can see that I was working like drafting a very, very rough website. But I mean, the planning is so important, because you go into that first, and then once you have all of your planning and what you want it to look like, say if you weren't a developer of websites, or you don't have much programming experience, well then you take it to somebody who can. If you show them that you have all of these different different types of plans and styles of how you want to do it, and if you have multiple ones, and you can talk to them about it, be like, okay, well, this would be pretty easy, this would be simple to do. So that's what's nice about it. You can kind of have that creativity, even though if you have kind of minimal skills within coding, like me personally. So that's something that's nice about it. But yeah, I think at this point I'm going to end it. I'm going to sign off here, and definitely going to say thank you for watching, and I appreciate your time. And I will be on next week. Talking about the same something else. Sorry, not same stuff. Talking about something different. Maybe I'll be working on a website, or I'll be working on on whatever else comes to mind. I kind of can do a little bit of multiple things here. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next week. Awesome. Thank you. Where the fuck did? Oh, that's where it went. Ah.